Next one. This one is on our engineering students. Is captioned "Not enough." Uh-oh. Not enough. They say, I am a high school senior that will be studying mechanical engineering next year. I am hardworking. I put in more work than all my brightest friends, but I am afraid that mechanical engineering will be too tough. I am afraid because I feel I am not the most creative or the best critical thinker. I am talented in math and physics to an extent, but compared to others, I am not good enough. For example, to understand a concept, I need an example. I cannot solve without seeing how it is solved first. What can I do to be more prepared? All right. So it sounds like this person's a little bit down on themselves right now. And I want to say, as somebody that graduated with a mechanical engineering degree, I too could not understand concepts without seeing examples. And the great thing is that good professors do examples in class, and then they assign you example problems for homework, and then they give you resources, or you have resources in the form of textbooks and classmates and sometimes even former exams that you get to use to practice more examples to even further solidify your understanding of the concepts before you're tested on them. And then when you graduate, you go into the industry, then you take that foundation that you have and you learn how to solve even more problems through similar examples and the mentorship of other people in front of you. So no, I don't think that just because you need examples to understand a concept that you are not suited for engineering. I think you are definitely suited for engineering. And I think that your learning mentality of wanting to see examples and practice examples is actually going to set you up very well for studying for engineering exams and being an engineering student. And here's the great thing. You do not need to know how to do it now. And you don't need to know how to do it all now. Engineering programs are generally standardized, at least here in the US, and they are all designed to get progressively more difficult and more difficult and more difficult, and they layer on more and more concepts. So each year you're learning more new concepts through examples, and then you're learning how to apply them in different ways, and next thing you know, you're layering them on top of one another, and layering them on top of one another, and next thing you know it, you've graduated, and you have this wonderful fundamental understanding of how to solve problems, how to take the knowledge that you have from the examples that you've gleaned, the examples that have been taught to you or you've seen, and how to take that knowledge, your problem-solving skills, and your understanding of fundamentals of engineering, and how to provide solutions as an engineer in the world. So I say all this to say that you are enough. You have a bright future ahead of you, and it's not the quote-unquote brightest engineers that always get the best grades. And it's not the hardest working engineers that get the best grades either. But it's the engineers that take the right mentality and the right approach, which is doing practice problems and being dedicated and continuing to persevere. Those are the ones that are successful in engineering school. And again, you don't have to have the highest GPA to get a job. I know plenty of people with GPAs all over the map doing all different types of roles. So again, mechanical engineering will be tough. It will be difficult, but you're very hardworking. You said you have a good aptitude for the fundamentals, which math and physics, and you have a good foundation, and you like to learn by seeing examples and practicing examples. And you might not have all the study habits now, but if you work hard and you surround yourself with the right people and you go to office hours and you take the advice of your professors and your peers that are ahead of you and you really pull all that together, then you're more than capable of graduating from your engineering program. So I wish you the best of luck. I think you're going to be wonderful, and I look forward to an update 4 years from now after you've finished, or 5 years from now, or whatever timeline that you take. after you've finished and you've been so grateful that you stuck it through. So, wish you the best of luck.
I'm not complaining. My thoughts get complicated. I cannot explain the lameness. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries. Thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify. They put me on the station.